Welcome back everyone to Legends of Aria. Today I'm going to be playing my crafter a little bit today, working on carpentry, maybe a little bit of tailoring. I'm still trying to unlock those recipes for the new lighting systems to be able to put some lightings inside my house here to keep it looking nice when it's all dark. So it's hard to see inside boxes and in your bags and stuff when it's dark inside your house. So that's one of the main goals of getting lighting in your house, is it's easier to see and stuff. So because of the lighting, you won't be able to see very well inside containers, etc. During the nighttime. So I wanted to get some lighting in this house. It also would make it look a little better. Getting some paintings up, some carpets down, some tapestries. So I've been finding items from my house and my fishing maps, which is pretty cool. But I still want to keep working on this house and fleshing it out with really cool things, kind of like this ornate drawer. You can't store anything in it, but it looks pretty darn cool in the house. So one of the things I also want to create for my house is a bed. I want to actually have it making it look like a house. Therefore, I'd have a place to sleep, and it would actually be more of a house. So that's also in the works too. I did go earlier this morning and chop a bunch of wood, so I didn't really have to do most of that on the live stream, so I can just go straight away to doing some crafting orders with this character. And again, the main goal will be trying to unlock specific recipes to get some more lighting for this house. So let's head into town and we'll go ahead and get that started. The other thing I was interested in doing is looking for maybe going and getting my first blightwood. Not really sure what that all entails, but it probably entails going to a specific spot on the maps where blightwood may drop, kind of like ashwood drops from the regular areas here. So I noticed around town a lot of people are finally getting their properties up. Some people are going a little overboard. And I don't get it, but to each their own. Does that say drunken corpse? Drunken elf. Yeah. Alright, so this person right here is, to me, just going a little overboard. Do you really have to spell your guild name? Floating in ghost stones? Like, I don't know. Yeah, this guy right here. Like, why are you doing that? It looks so trashy. Fancy chair. Wooden stool. Oh man, this is a full-on carpenter shop there. Wooden standing torch. Oh, those are those torches I wanted, so I could actually just buy some for 7 silver. Somebody did get the standing torch recipe. Oh look, and somebody did get the wall lantern recipe. So, I mean, if it really came down to it, I could just buy them for 7 silver. But the fun part of the game is actually trying to get them yourself. Look, there's Dyer. Let's see. I should probably go to the bank first. What's up, Bradford? These are my crafting orders, so I should probably take those with me. Oh, I can't right now, because I gotta reduce some weight. Alright, this is the long, tedious process here of making some boards. No free recipes today, folks. Alright, so let's see. Brightwood boards, minimum carpentry skill 50. I really want the Blightwood board recipe. That would be really cool because then I could grind out carpentry skill by just making some boards, I believe. Even though I didn't really get any skill doing my ash wood, this probably would give me skill. I'm assuming, maybe not though. I wonder if I could find a place that would have that recipe. Okay, maybe I can saw and talk to this guy at the same time. Did they fix the 2 NPCs? Oh no, there's 2 of them there. So I got quite a few recipes here. Oh, I got some. Okay. So I think the ones I got are a little easier, so I'll bust those out. So if anybody has any questions about this game, feel free to ask. I'm probably going to do a little bit of crafting this morning and then probably play my tamer for a tiny bit. I do still have the goal of getting a giant crab, a emperor scorpion, and a huntress. I was successful in getting a dire bear the last time I attempted this. There was no giant crab up, and then the huntress, I had some really bad luck trying to tame that huntress. So I'll probably try huntress last and focus on maybe doing the giant crab first and then the emperor scorpion, and then after that maybe trying the huntress. I wonder how long it's going to take them to fix the double NPCs. Or maybe I'm the only one that sees 2 NPCs. I don't know, but it's nice. I can get double the crafting orders. I guess I burned through that bunch real quick. You know what I kind of noticed today too, and I don't know if it's like a real thing, is I've done a lot of my wood chopping around Eldir Village, and the trees around Eldir Village don't seem to give me that much wood. It's bizarre. Maybe it's because they're cut down so much that they give less wood. But I went to Pyros Landing this morning and I did a little bit of fishing. I got a couple of maps, which is pretty sweet. And I got to 85 fishing, so I'm stoked on that. But then I was like, you know what? I've never tried cutting wood around Pyros Landing. And I went out to start cutting trees, and I found myself wanting to leave the tree before it was done. And then I started counting how much wood I was getting out of each tree. And I was getting anywhere between 16 to 19 wood out of each tree. Now, just for an example, let's go out here. So I was getting 16 to 19 wood per tree in Pyros Landing. Where in the world did my axe go? Is it on me? Oh, it is. Let's see what I get here. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pyros Landing has twice the amount of wood in its trees. Let's try another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or it's like 9 maybe. Yeah, so Pyros Landing has double the amount of wood in its trees. I have no idea why. So I'm curious, is that because maybe these ones in the village get cut down more often, and the less the tree gets cut down, the more wood it has? Or do different regions of the map have more wood? It seems like around Eldir the average is 8, around Pyros the average is 16. The Panda Lake, it's going well. How are you today? Just relaxing, drinking some coffee, doing a little bit of crafting. Oh, just mining in Eve? Nice. I haven't done any mining in Eve in so long. I haven't actually played. I've played some, I played on my, I have 3 accounts in Eve. I have a Faction War account, then I have a crafter slash refiner slash miner account, and then I have my main account, who's a mining foreman slash explorer. I mostly would do exploration with that character. He also does mission running too, but he's a really good mining foreman. So I used to play both those characters together, and they would work really well together. Oh, you're mining in Verdant Earth? Oh, I thought you might have said Eve. I just mistyped it. Are you mining the risky stuff, Panda? Or are you just chilling in a calm spot, mining some good iron? All right, I'm done sawing then. So the Panda, I was saying earlier today, I was doing some wood cutting. Nice. So I was doing some wood cutting earlier today, and I noticed that around Elder Village, you get about an average of 8 wood per tree. And I went and tested it over in Pyro's Landing, and I was getting about, on average, 16 wood per tree. Do you notice areas of the game that have different amounts of ore and wood? It's like stone and ore, are they universal amounts around the map? Well, have you noticed it with stone and iron? Because I was getting about average this morning. I was in Pyro's Landing getting about 16 to 19 per tree. And then here in Elder Village, I'm getting about 5 to 8. And then my lumberjacking is 83. So my question was, was I chopping trees that were up longer than just normal, and the faster they get cut, the less they have, or is that not a thing? You've only mined in one spot. Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, so I can hold all that wood. I have 120 boards to burn through. So that's not too bad. So if I fill up my pack horse and my inventory, I get about 120 boards. And it went really fast in Pyro's Landing compared to trying to do it here in Elder Village, which I find kind of strange. Anyway, oh wait, what's this on the ground? Cloth linen helms. Okay. Created by Dyer. Haha. Go kill Disgust. Go kill him? What does that mean? Oh, you chop trees and pyros. Go kill Disgust, the guy that PK'd you last time. Oh, was he, well, the one that I died to the monsters too in the dungeon? I mean, he couldn't kill me. So, like, 1 versus 1, he couldn't kill me, so it was kind of boring. So I ran around the dungeon until the monsters killed me. And I think he had a friend show up, so that made it a little more fun. No, but I like doing dungeon runs and I like fighting other players. Cryptomium, thanks for that, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your support and being here and chatting. Alright, so I did a shelf one. I gotta do some wooden stools. I'm doing low-level ones if I can get them, just because I'm trying to get some lighting recipes, right? So the standing torch is only 25. I should be able to... And that one's 40. So I should be able to get these recipes, I believe. Burnt noob. Yeah, I mean, well, they ganged up on me, and then the combination of them shooting me and the mobs got me, so... But that, I think that's the tactic that they do use, because when I first engaged him, he kept opening the door, allowing those Gorgons to shoot me, and I kept closing the door, which I thought was kind of fun. Okay, so now let's see, I need to do some stools. And these are super easy. I don't know why he gave me such easy recipes, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get one of the lighting recipes. Okay, so there's 2 NPCs here now, so you have to make sure you give the right one to the right man, or he's like... Or he tells you that's not the right one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I got an alchemy table. Big deal. Okay, then I'll get another crafting order for him. I'll do 5 gates, I guess. Then I'll talk to this guy, and then I'll complete this order. I got a round table recipe. Woohoo! Hopefully I'll talk to him again. Okay, so no, that's the wrong guy. Talk to this dude. No. Okay, so we gotta do this. Separate them. You look that way. Now I talk to that dude. Here we go. 20 ash longbow or 15 wooden longbow. I think I'll do the 15 wooden longbow. Thank you. Alright. So I already had both of those recipes memorized. So my choices here are like, let's see, small fence, 10 small fence. That's probably going to be the easiest one. I don't know. Let's look. Small fence is 40. Fancy chair. 35. That might be more of something I should do. This says craft order 5. 0 of 5. Is that what that craft order really says? Craft order 5. Okay, I can craft anything I want. It's a craft order 5. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to hang on to that bugged craft order. Maybe I can just try anything I want. Okay, so I still have 115 wood. That's good. I had 120 to start. Alright, so fancy chairs looks like probably the best one at 35 skill. I have 2 of those. I have one for 5 fancy chairs. Let's do that one first. Alright, now I gotta figure out who's gonna take it. Oh, they gave me a shelf recipe. How nice of them. Okay, so wooden tables. There's also 35, takes 4. So let's do the wooden table one. Done with those. Were you the guy? Let's find out. Hanging lantern. You know what? That's really cool that I got that, except for hanging lantern is the high level one. So I was successful in getting one of the recipes, but I don't think I can craft that one yet. God darn it. Super stoked, but disappointed all at the same time. Five ash small shields? What are the gates or the ash shields? Let's look. Gate takes 40. Small shield. Small ash shield. Okay. I should take that one. I have ash. I just need to go get it. Thank you. Let me go get some ash. I don't think I used it all. Yeah, so the hanging lanterns are ideal. They're just 55 skill, and I'm at 51 or something like that, so... Kite shields, buckler, small shield. Okay. I don't even have the buckler recipe yet. Okay, so make 5 of these. Yeah. That was easy. Ooh, I got a stove? I wonder where that is. Oh, here, stove. Oh, that's for cooking. Cool. The only thing I don't have now is the forge. But, and also 75 or over carpentry, so. Five wooden table. Thank you. Alright, so let's see here. What is the easiest one to do out of what I got? I got crates. I got craft 5 of something. I have 5 wooden table. 10 fancy chair. Oh, it gave me fancy desk. I already got that one. See which one takes less wood, the table or the chest. It takes 4 wood, 35 skill. 4 wood, 35 skill. It's about the same. Oh, it's large wooden table. I'll do the 5 chests. So I get 11 tries. Woohoo! Wall lantern! There it is, folks! I got it! It's the one I kind of wanted because I can craft it. It's the higher level one. It takes 40 skill. It takes 2. So let's just hit craft all. Screw it. See if I even make one. Yeah, wall lantern. Yay, wall lantern. Well, I would say that was a successful carpentry run this morning. Almost gave me a full point of carpentry, I believe, which is nice. The one thing that I want to kind of look around for now is the Blightwood board recipe. So if anybody knows who has one of those for sale. I should probably run around and do some shopping. Put all this stuff here on my vendor. I'm going to throw this over there too, because I got to remember to do that. Nice. Fuck, it kicked me out of my house. Gonna have to hang on the invisible wall. It's kind of hard to tell if they're right across from each other, so I guess I'm going to have to scoot it over to find out, huh? Watch him be like right perfect. Kicked me out of the house again. Cool, I got 2 lanterns there. I'm going to get 2 lanterns on this side of the house, and then my house will be fully lit up inside. The movement speed ×1. I know it's a little slow, but that one needs to be scooted over one well, as well. That's so weird. That one shows that it's off the wall. This one shows that it's on the wall. Why is it being all like that? I don't like that. It's all being weird. One's on the wall, one's not on the wall. And of course I released the wrong one. Oh my gosh. So I don't understand this house placement system. Now this one is off the wall a little bit, but not as much as... I don't get this. What the hell? Anyway, screw that. Screw that business. Trena, thanks for the follow, bud. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I guess I'm not going to be just too anal about exactly a few pixels, but it just doesn't make sense how one can be a little bit away from the wall and be in a different position when there's positions. I guess we'll just leave them a little away from the wall or whatever. I don't care. It's good enough. I got house lighting, folks. Kind of wish it didn't disappear the other side of the wall here, because gotta decorate it now with like floating stuff. Sweet. Switching to Mixer. Yeah, I'm on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, and Smashcast, I think. So it may be better viewable in other different platforms. Sweet, so now my house is totally lit up. I don't have to have a torch anymore. Sweet. I got an extra lamp. Oh, that's right, this character can't get in there. So only my main seems to be able to put things up for sale, which is a little strange on my vendor. So I can put things in there, so I could put this in. But I can't put it for sale. I don't know why that's the case, but it's like only my main can get in and do that. Alright, so I think I'm going to shop around, maybe see if I can find a spot that has some Blightwood board recipe. I'd like to get the Blightwood board recipe so I can start going and getting Blightwood. Here's some recipes, but doesn't seem to be a very active player right there. Oh, what is this guy? Does he sell, oh, shit. Melted skull candle for 2 gold? No, thank you. So he's got fabrication recipes in there. I gotta go in here to get into his shop. Okay, that's silly. You can buy those candles in the catacombs. Oh, but you have to have the catacombs open. Blightwood boards right there. 2 silver? Really? Blightwood arrows? I already have that one. I got it for 2 silver? Woohoo! He's got evasion. He put evasion out because that's the ability books. Okay, what else has he got here? Okay, so I got wound already. Ice barrier, 15 gold. Blech. Silence, 25 gold. Blech. Hamstring reduces the target's run speed by 50% for 6 seconds. Requires Vanguard, 80 gold. Half all received is reflected. Duration 5 seconds. 80 gold. No. Don't think so. So what does this guy sell these ones for? 2 gold each? Okay. And these go for 20 silver each? Wow. And 15 silver each? Wow, this guy sells pretty good prices for jewelry. I may have to adjust my prices. I know now jewelry breaks, which means that jewelry be... What is it? People will need to renew their jewelry, which means that the jewelry prices should maybe go down a tiny bit. Who knows? Alright, so I was able to get the recipe I wanted for 2 silver. That makes me want to... Well, I'm going to go try to get some Blightwood. I'm going to see how that all works out. I need to go to my bank first and drop all this stuff off. And then head out and see if I can go get some Blightwood. So this character doesn't have any really combat skills or anything, so... Let's see. I have to rely on potions. Let's see, I got a banded skill. Maybe. Did I get it just in case? Oh, I have 4 healing. Lord Hawkwind, good afternoon. I was just kind of thinking there's a way you could... There's kind of a way you can make a gambling game in this. You could have a vendor that has a chest with a bunch of locked chests that have stuff inside of them. And then there could be 3 chests and 3 keys. And you have to buy a key and buy a chest. I guess you get a 1 1/3 chance, or there's 1 chest with 3 keys underneath it, so you get a 1 1/3 chance that you'd be able to open that chest. Guess you have to do it some specific way. Didn't they have cards in UO? I think they did. They had cards, they had backgammon, I think they had chess. That would be really cool if they added cards and chess and backgammon. I wonder if I can chop these trees down. Looks like it's straight up ash. Two for one. All resources depleted. Oh, it's got a secret tree inside the tree. I get it. Ash. So I guess if I'm going for pure ash, this is a pretty good spot. Two wood just falls straight over. Really, I got 2 wood out of that? No harvestable wood. 1 wood. Oh, I gained some strength. Nice. .44 strength. Oh shoot, I gotta make stuff go down now. That's gotta go down. I don't want to be smart. So I can lose 10 points there. Oh, that's kind of interesting. The spider trees with the spider webs on them are harvestable. And those ones next to us just kind of fall over. One wood. Ooh. Looks like this wood's pretty crappy. It just falls over. I've always kind of wondered why nobody's harvesting wood here, and now I know why, because the wood here sucks. Oh, I got strength. Am I failing on this tree? What do you need for Blightwood? Kryptonium, are you still back in here? Or whoever's gotten Blightwood before? What's the skill requirement? Oh, I brought my crafting orders with me. Doesn't matter. I wonder if it's kind of like a random hit and miss, kind of like, I'm sure it is, kind of like Ash. This looks like I'm failing. Harvested 1 wood. What? Why did I fail so much for just wood? Okay. I see. There we are, Blightwood. What? This one's ash? Guess they're either ash or Blightwood, maybe? So yeah, it looks like the base is ash and then a random chance for Blightwood. Large spider there is making me a little nervous. I guess it's ash. I could just stop chopping it. But it gives me skill, so it's like I'm gonna need the ash, I think. Get away from that spider. I can see harvesting Blightwood definitely be a chore. Just, it seems to be the rare of ash. Oh, this one's just wood. What the hell? dried wood. So I've gotten a little bit of blightwood, but it does appear to be pretty uncommon. And I fail a lot. I failed that whole tree. Yeah, it looks like they are just in that specific area. I feel like I'm going to need more skill. The Blightwood, I definitely fail quite a bit. Oh yeah, my Taming's 100, dude. It's a long time ago. No. I've been taking a break on it. I got it to 88 and a half. It's almost at 89. But again, I'm not in any rush to get it to 100. Yeah, I need more lumberjacking skill. Failing to get Blightwood sucks. Well, I don't really care about getting to 100. What I kind of care about is having usable pets at every level and them not being obsolete. I mean, I'm sure you know what I mean. There should be options and not restrictions with the taming system. I get 18 blightwood. I don't even have enough to craft 4 boards. I guess I really need GM. I need to GM out my wood cutting here. To get, oh shit! Come on, pet, follow me. Come on. Did not see that coming. Discovered ants. This is a place where mobs are. Oh, it's a blightwood tree. Come on, get some. There's 1 blightwood. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. This is brutal. Uh-oh. Get away from the spider. My Slaroni, what's up, bud? I'm out here trying to get Blightwood. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. It takes a high-level skill to succeed. And,
oh, yeah.
And, the default is Ash. Thanks for the host, bud. Appreciate it. So if you're getting Ash... And this is when it's Blightwood, because I'm failing, failed. I failed that whole Blightwood tree. So yeah, I really feel like... maybe I need... I think... What is my lumberjacking at? I have 83 lumberjacking. Maybe I need to wait till I get to 100. Hey, Gimmicker. I mean, the grind's okay. I'm not really trying to grind too much. Just playing a little bit of crafting this morning. I was able to unlock some recipes that I wanted, some of the lighting recipes from my house. I was able to find a Blightwood board recipe for 2 silver, which I bought up and used. And now I'm out experimenting with getting Blightwood. And I think my carpentry is really not high enough to make it worth my time coming out here. Because I've been out here for probably about 30 minutes or so, and I've gotten maybe 20 Blightwood. Which is not ideal. No, so what I found out is these are the Blightwood trees right here, the ones with the red tips on the leaves, and they look like pine trees. See how they got the reddish tips? And the default of this tree is ash. So if you try to get it, you'll either get ash or you'll get Blightwood. So you can focus on getting ash by hitting these trees if you want, and then the rare portion of them is blightwood. And I was just trying to get 20 blightwood. I need one more. I mean, I just wanted to mess around with some blightwood stuff, but what the hell is that? And then typically when I do find a blightwood tree, I've been failing too much, so that's the problem too, is like I find a blightwood tree, I'll get a couple blightwood logs off of it, but then my failure rate's so high, it's almost not worth it. And then I might as well just get the ash so I can get some skill so I can stop failing on the blightwood trees. Now it's dark, it's hard to tell which one's blightwood. I think this one is. Ash. Okay, so I'll go to this one right away. Ash. Ash. This must be blightwood. I'm failing. See, fail, 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 fail. One blightwood. Woohoo! I got 20. I better recall with my valuable resources. Yeah, I did. I found it for 2 silver for sale. I feel really lucky. Because I was like, you know what? I want that. I want that recipe, so let me figure out what's going on. But I really feel like I need higher. I need to keep working on my lumberjacking. I think I need to be like 90 plus to really focus on blightwood. I'm failing way too much. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I didn't know how it worked out until I went out there and figured it out today, so it was kind of fun figuring it out, but yeah, it's good info. Okay, so let me go cut the 4 boards. I was kind of curious if I was going to gain carpentry skill from cutting the boards, and what that means to me is that I should probably just build up as much blightwood as possible and then grind through it to get the carpentry skill I would get from it. But I don't know if that's true because it doesn't say that the ashwood is trivial. So ashwood, oh, ashwood is now trivial. Okay. This one is not trivial. Let's see if I can get skill. I get 4 chances. Failed and lose material. Failed and lose material. Oh, carpentry went up. Failed and lose material. Carpentry went up. And, oh! I crafted 1 blightwood board. Okay, so that means to me is that I would rather focus on lumberjacking to get as much blightwood as possible so I can turn it into boards and get all the free skill gains. So that was definitely a good test. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to save up blightwood boards from now on. I'll go harvest in blightwood areas. Which gives me quite a bit of ash, though. Alright, so I think I'm going to take a quick break here, use the bathroom, and then I'm going to jump on my tamer for a little bit. I want to go try to get a giant crab. I want to try to get an emperor scorpion, and then I would want to try to get a huntress. So let's see if I'm successful doing that. Last time I attempted it, it didn't work out so well with the huntress, so I'll probably do that one last. But I'll be back here shortly. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I'm just going to play my tamer for a little bit. Couple of goals I want to do is I want to get a giant crab, I want to try to get an emperor scorpion, and a huntress. So I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into doing this. But we'll see what happens here. Alright, so I think I need to, you know, I probably don't need it for the crab, so I was going to tame a grizzly bear, but let's go to the giant crab spot. See if I can get myself a giant crab. I mean, it's just kind of like Pokemon. I got to catch them all. So I messed around with taming the other day, and I went out and I just tamed coyotes. And I tamed every single coyote I came across. And the good news is that there was a ton of coyotes. The other good news is that they seem to give me better skill gains than crabs did previously before the patch. So even though crabs were kind of annoying, there wasn't very many crabs, and so the chance of getting skill off them were pretty slim. And I would often tame them pretty quickly and still not get any skill. So I was actually able to get a half a skill point in taming, half a skill point in animal lore from just doing coyotes. So my goal is to kind of work on coyotes and like other ones very similar to that level until I hit 90, and at that point I don't really know what to do. I'm not sure what skill level is required to start wyverns. I thought it was 94, but I'm not too familiar with what that level is, so. Hey, what's up, Eclipse? Hey, unlock the lighting recipes if the guild house needs lighting. Goblin Shaman. So I'm able to make the wall-mounted lantern thing, majiggers. You know, I'm going to get this grizzly. I might as well. Oh, because there's goblins right next to it. That's might as well not. So I can't do the hanging ones yet because I have the recipe for the hanging ones, but I don't have the skill required. I need 55, I believe, to craft those, and I have 51. So right now I can make the wall-mounted ones. Even a nest? Okay, so I'll check it out. I'm going to go try to get a giant crab right now. If I can get a giant crab... If I can get a giant crab, I'll come there because I want to try to do 3 things: get a crab, get an emperor, get a huntress. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. I did about 2 hours of crafting this morning. Black bigger. Oh no, I know I can tame them, no problem. The problem is if there is a giant one there. I'm looking for a giant crab, and there always isn't a giant crab there. So that's the problem. I don't really care about the crabs. Especially, they reduce the taming level, and I can easily just tame them without any skill gains, so... But I want a giant crab. And I don't even think that they're good, I just want one. I don't, you know, I just want to have one of each pet. Oh shit, hey look, here's an elk. Instantly tame it. Okay, maybe not instantly, but... There's another one. Is that another elk? Shit, 3 elk in a row. Not that I'm getting any good skill gains off these, but they're worth trying. Like I said, coyotes seem to be better skill gains than elk. So I think they also... There used to be 3 spawns on this beach. I think they got rid of one. Actually, no, here it is. I guess they didn't. So from what I understand, 1 in 100 chance that these will be a giant crab. And they're not even worth me taming, so the most worthless critter in the game now is a crab. Not worth taming. They don't even drop anything. Not even crab meat. It's like, why do they even have them in the game anymore? My question. They're the most pointless. Well, giant crab I can understand, but those crabs are just pointless. They should probably drop crab meat now or something. And I think they spawn too slow, so we'll see here. So maybe I'll give them, maybe I'll give this like 1 round of spawns. I had 3 chances now. I'll get 3 more chances to get a giant crab, and if not, I'll head off to the scorpion. But this used to be a really popular beach. Okay, it vanished. Where's the new one? Oh, there it is. I guess it didn't take too long. Taming's going pretty intense, man. They'd made some changes in taming, so I don't get gains off crabs anymore. I went and worked on coyotes for a little bit the other day. I did get half a point in taming, half a point in lore. Now I'm just basically trying to get, trying to collect them all, I guess you could say. I got a dire bear the other day. I've been trying to get a giant crab, which is a little annoying. And then Emperor Scorpion and a Huntress. And then I'll have all the pets I believe I can get. Hello, has this game scripts like UO? It does have an auto-targeting system in the game. You can use script programs to run with it, but it is not like UO where you can set up a little more elaborate hotkeys. You've been stuck at 83 for a little while. Oh man. So what about coyotes, man? I mean, I got to 80. So I had to get to 84.6, I believe, to start crabs. That used to be the cutting off point. So my recommendation is to tame every single great heart, tame every single grizzly bear, tame every single coyote you come across. So focus on those three: grizzly bears, great hearts, and coyotes. If you see an elk, tame an elk, but they're very uncommon. Coyotes are everywhere in the Vallis area for sure. Or you can do crabs right now. So you're getting skill at crabs at 83? The problem with crabs, they spawn so slow and there's only a few number of them. So if you're gaining skill on crabs, do that. But to me, there's way more numbers in great hearts, grizzlies, and coyotes. Oh, you didn't get anything. Yeah, they completely removed crabs from the list, I'm pretty sure. That's not even an option anymore. Hence why I'm just shooting them. I'm not even bothering to try to tame them to see if they'll give me skill, because it's a waste of time. I'm not sure after 84. I'm at 88 right now, and I got to 88, or I got to 87 and a half, or 87.9 doing crabs. And then they changed things. The last good gains I got was off of coyotes. So all I can say is try going to Vallis and taming every single coyote you come across. So the Huntress gave me a gain. I was at 80 something, and the Huntress gave me a gain. The Huntress spot is really hard. It's not an easy spot to get gains at. So because it's such a challenging spot, I think you'd be better off doing coyotes. I mean, I'm going to go back and do coyotes till I hit 90. That's my plan. I mean, I'm going to, after I mess around here, I'm going to go try doing an Emperor Scorpion and see how easy they are and what kind of gains I can get off those. And I may treat them like I did the beetles. I used to tame a beetle and then make that beetle attack another beetle, and then I would hurt my own beetle and then release it right before it died, so the wild beetle would kill my ex-tamed beetle. Vallis, outside of Vallis, the Newbie area, tons of coyotes. They're also near Pyro's Landing, I believe, but Vallis is where I went. I ran around in the guarded area in Vallis, and I gained a half a point in taming and a half a point in lore in about an hour. And I was kind of shocked. So from what I understand, it's like a 1 in 100 chance for this to be a giant crab. They seem to be spawning fast enough, so I'll probably just sit here until I'm out of lemongrass and then... It doesn't seem to be too long of a wait. Zeticide, thanks for the raid, bud. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel. Right now I'm just running around trying to get a giant crab, which doesn't seem to be so successful. I really wish tamed animals had special moves or abilities. Some pets are completely worthless, like a grizzly bear, for example, or a dire bear. Let's say dire bear. Dire bear should have charge, or it should have stun. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Giant crab at eastern part. Eastern part? Like here? I mean, that's where I am. Is that what you're saying, that I should be here? Yeah, I mean, I'm in the PvP spot. I'm in the spot where they're supposed to be. Yeah, and confused. You can come here and you can get lucky and you can see them here and they'll just be here. But this time I'm not so lucky. I came here once and I saw a giant crab before I had enough skill to tame the giant crab, and I tried taming it and was unsuccessful. You gotta collect them all, man. This is a Pokemon thing. I mean, I'm a little bored, confused about just grinding out my taming. So I'm trying to do other things in the game that I find entertaining that aren't grinding skills. Because to me, a good game content is about, you know, choosing what you want to do and have fun doing it. And it's not always about how much skill points you gained that day or how much money you made. So, yeah, so I'm just chilling on the weekend, hanging out, seeing if I can get myself a giant crab. I was able to get a dire bear. If I'm successful at this, I want to go try to get a scorpion. And the only reason is just to have them. So it'd be really neat if beasts had special abilities and they would unlock based on your beast mastery level. You know, because they're pretty pointless in maybe a PvP situation. But if you could have a pet that would have some kind of like charge or a stun or something on it very similar, pets would be a little more viable in a PvP situation. And just viable altogether. And I don't think it would make them too overpowered, because they would still be able to, you know, be kited away and or die pretty easily if everybody focus fired them. So I don't know. I think there's balancing things that you can do in the game to give pets special abilities or special moves. Like, I mean, for example, here's a really good example. You can tame a giant scorpion, and when you're trying to tame it, the giant scorpion will poison you. But as soon as you tame it, it loses its ability to poison, and I don't understand why. That's the benefit of getting a scorpion, is because they poison. And very similar, I think, with the huntress. I think the huntress can poison you, I believe, but once you tame it, it no longer can poison, which to me is kind of silly. Disappear. Be cool if you could take a shovel and bury the corpse and then make it reappear faster or spawn faster or something. Oh man. I have a feeling I'm not going to get my giant crab today, but maybe it's a good thing I can't catch crabs. Well, I got 17 lemongrass left. I think I'll just keep smacking things until... Just keep smacking crabs until I'm down to nothing there. Give it a good chance. I mean, now that the crab is rare, it's not any better than it was before, and all the other mobs are less rare, because now they have designated spawners. So I don't know their thoughts behind still making the crab rare. It's not like it's any better than it was before. Why did they leave the crab rare and make all the other aggressive ones not rare? I'm just kind of befuddled as to why they made that change. I think the crab is probably the only one you have to like farm still to get to spawn. The rest of them, I think, are just there. 30 lore, 30 taming. That's what I'd start out with. Yes. And then you can start out with 30 something else. You can start out with 3 skills at 30, 1 at 10. I would do 30 lore, 30 taming. And then depending on if you're going to be a mage healer, you may want to do 30 manifestation or 30 healing. So if you're going to be a warrior tamer, you can heal your pets with bandages. If you're going to be a mage tamer, you can heal your pet with manifestation. So it really depends on what type of tamer you're going to be. So I would start out with 30 manifestation, 30 lore, 30 taming if you're going to be a mage tamer. If you're going to be a fighter tamer, I'd start out with 30 healing, 30 lore, 30 taming. The rest can be purchased or trained up. Come on, giant crab, where are you? Oh, out of mana. So this is my build on this character. I'm doing lore, taming, beast mastery. I have 50 channeling. I also have evocation, affinity, and manifestation. So this is way too many skills to match your 600 skill points. So that's why I have 50 channeling. I was thinking about dropping affinity to 50 as well. So I'm going to have 100 manifestation, 100 evocation, 100 beast mastery, 100 taming, 100 lore, 50 channeling, 50 magic affinity when the character is done. And that's going to be my pure mage tamer. I mean, you can do other builds as well. You can drop the evocation and put something else in there too, and not have damage spell. Or you can be an archer tamer. That works out pretty well. Or a warrior tamer. That's pretty decent too. Come on, crabby crab. Oh, it's just so easy. You just go there and tame one. What, did I pass it up? There it is. Well, I was kind of hoping I would be able to get the crab quickly, not spend so much time hanging out here. I think I've been here for about 30 minutes. Missing regions. Now we're in slow kill mode. Alright, so I'm going to let one more round spawn. I'm probably not going to kill him, but I'm not going to kill him and leave because the giant one could spawn. So I'm going to wait for them to respawn and then probably call it on these crabby crabs and then see if I can go get a scorpion. Yeah, with the rarity of these crabs, it seems like there should be something special about them that you would want to have them. But I only want it because I don't have it. That's the only reason. Once I get it, I'll probably just put it in the stables and never use it because none of them are really worth using, basically, besides the wyvern and the dread. So maybe someday they'll make other pets useful. But they're pretty useless all the way up until you get to Grandmaster Taming. They work, but they work, but they feel pretty gimped. Come on, last chance. Let's do it. I'm doing the crab dance. I guess it's running in a circle. Is that the crab dance? Come on, giant crab. Lame. Well, maybe I'll try again some other day. It's like the third or fourth time I've tried for giant crabs, but... Alright, next one, I guess, is the Emperor Scorpion. Let's see if I can be successful doing that. Whoa, this house appears out of nowhere. This This is the slums of Eldir Village, right along here. Alright, so I think I can easily get there by going up this way. Oops, not that way. And again, going to these spots, I am fully expecting to get killed. Get rolled by 8 PvPers who think it's fun to kill tamers with nothing on them. But it happens and they think it's fun, so... To each their own. Did it even go through? What the hell? Oh, it's a capital G. I wish you could tame that giant scorpion and it would poison, just like it just did, but it doesn't. Venevil, what's going on, man? So yeah, when you tame giant scorpions, they bug out and lose their ability to poison. I'm going to test the Emperor Scorpions, and if the same thing happens, I guess I'll report a bug report, because to me that's definitely a bug. And I really don't expect these scorpions to be like a spot where I can go tame. I'm assuming there's going to be maybe one of them around or something, and it's not going to be a whole bunch of them. I really don't know. They're supposed to be in this arid lake area. Oh, here's somebody right here. Oh, and here's another person. Looks like they're taming, killing them, and releasing them, so... Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get one of these because I have to wait in line to gain skill here. So I really appreciate that they nerfed taming, so now there's no spots for me to go tame. So I saw a newbie, I saw him the other day at the Huntress spot. So my opinion is they didn't increase the spawns. They did not increase the spawns enough. I mean, should I just wait here next to this dead one? I mean, I feel like that's my best chance to get one, is just wait next to a dead one. So this is pretty pathetic. That's all I gotta say. I was not expecting it to be this pathetic. Great job with the taming patch, folks. I really appreciate that they fucked up my class to the point where I don't want to play them anymore. I mean, I can't even... I've given up on gaining skill. I just want to get some pets, and I still can't even do that. That's pretty pathetic. This must be a joke. I mean, this has to be a joke. I mean, is this seriously what they expect people to go tame and get gains on? I mean, it's not April Fool's yet, is it? Wow, this is worse. This is just as bad as the giant crab. So it looks like the spawners have a chance to spawn a giant or an emperor. So far, the taming changes that I've tested is I was able to get a dire bear, no skills whatsoever with the dire bear. Unable to find giant crabs. I'm able to find huntress. It's a very difficult spawn to tame at. And this is the other option, which is the emperor scorpion, which is also just a joke. So there's only one spot in the game that I can gain skill at, which is probably here. And, yeah. The chances of me getting one are going to be pretty damn fucking slim. The chances of me getting one is slim. The chances of me getting skill is 0. So, at this rate, I don't think I would ever reach... I would get any skill gains if I decided to keep working on my gains. I really don't know what to do. Besides run around in circles. And I feel like one would spawn here because there's a dead one here, but I would not know that. So... And the crazy thing is that they tested this with their own... I don't understand how they tested this and how they determined that this was okay. Yeah, let's just run in circles because that's all you can really do. Is hope this is a spawn point and run in circles. So imagine this. Imagine you were a swordsman. And when you hit 88 swordsmanship, there was nothing to kill. Because there was only 2 spots, there was only 1 spot in the game where you could get skill. And if you went there, everything was dead. I would stop playing my swordsmanship. I would stop playing my swordsman. Okay, so I guess that goes for any melee class, right? Any melee class, let's pretend when you hit 85 skill level, there's no more place to gain except for 1 spot in the whole world. And when you go there, there's 100 warriors waiting for one thing to spawn. And I don't know what to do. I guess I'll keep doing laps around the whole lake. I mean, so why do wyverns spawn so fast that people are banking wyverns left and right, but we can't even get one emperor scorpion to appear? So wyverns are like on an instant spawn timer. They instantly spawn, and you can tame another one and just go bank it. But yet we can't get one emperor scorpion to show up. Or a giant crab at that matter. Well, bottom of the corruption. So you can go to the bottom of the corruption gimmicker. You can also get those missions from the mission giver. You can get to 100 doing those, and that's in guarded zone. So those are 2 areas in a guarded zone I know you can definitely get gains at. So you can get missions from the quest giver in town and get to GM swordsmanship. Eee! Sweet, thanks, a newbie. You've helped me out many a times before. All right, so here's the test. Does this Emperor Scorpion, will it poison my grizzly bear? Oh, 82 damage. That's pretty good damage, though. But it's on a grizzly bear, okay? And the answer is no. Alright, I know it's not a bug, but I feel like it's a bug, so I'm going to report it. You're welcome for that bug report. Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, God. I really need to get Gate spell. You know, maybe I'll just go buy Gate. I'm so tired of not having it. Wait a minute. Do I have Gate? Did I get Gate yet? I think I'm missing Gate, and I think I'm missing Earthquake. I mean, I was actually kind of curious if I would get any gains off the Scorpion, but I don't. At this point, I don't really care. Because to get gains off that Scorpion, I have to basically have no life, and I have to stand in this spot 24/7, and I'm not interested in doing that at all. Around Helm Beneval, yeah, I was thinking about I should probably just bust out and get those 2 last spells I need. I mean, I've found a couple. I found some resurrection scrolls. I found some meteor strike scrolls. So I found those in boxes, but I have not found the last 2 that I need. Scorpion versus Scorpion. Fight. Get wrecked. This Scorpion's actually pretty powerful. I'm actually kind of impressed. Let's see, it's got 600 hit points? Wow, that's more than the Beetle. So yeah, Earthquake I hear is pretty pointless. It doesn't do anything really. It wastes your whole mana bar, and that's about all it does. Unless somebody knows some secret about Earthquake that actually is awesome. It seems to be a pretty shitty spell. So I'm only really interested in getting Gate. I'm tired of running. Unfortunately, Katya, I can't read Russian. I really wish I could. Oh, hello. So there's my pets so far. Giant scorpion, giant beetle, dire wolf, dire bear, emperor scorpion. Of course, I'm trying to get them all collected. So I do need the giant crab still, and I do need the emperor, or the huntress. So what I'll probably do is I'll do a huntress run here. I'll probably die though, but I mean that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to go out and die. I do need to get a grizzly bear before I go though. Oh wait, I don't think there's any grizzlies near Vallis. You know, maybe there is. Let me just run down and see if I can find a grizzly. Watch there be no grizzlies down here. There's tons of coyotes. See, so I was taming coyotes and getting good skill gains. Doesn't make any sense, but tamed him. You know, I have a feeling there's no grizzlies here. So even though they're easy to tame, there seems to be tons of them, and they do give me skill gains eventually, or occasionally. Okay, this is becoming a waste of time here. Man, I feel like going and getting the Huntress has just been a constant struggle for me with not being able to... Well, going there and getting killed by the Huntress once, going there the second time, having a Vile Spider kill my Grizzly Bear, and then encountering PKs. So it's just like one thing after another. And Elder Village is the worst teleporter in the whole game. Why does it have to be on top of this goddamn mountain? Why do you gotta follow this dumb trail down it all the time? Super annoying. Alright, time to go back through the Slumville. Slumville of Eldir. This is where all the slums live. I'm sure so many people bought land, put it down, and never came back to the game. Hence, tax system is going to be awesome to finally get implemented. It's like this guy right here. Bought some land, put a campfire on it, and that's it. Just left it. Well, I wasn't referring to the people with the houses. I was referring to people that had properties that looked like they were little shacks. I feel like I've been looking for a grizzly bear for way too long. Okay, I think over this bridge we should start seeing grizzly bears. I believe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm still on crack. I'm going to spend like an hour running around looking for a grizzly bear. Wow, this is amazing. Where's the grizzly bears? There we go. Alright, so I got one chance to do this. We'll see if I can successfully get her done. So I was watching, I think it was a newbie yesterday. He was, or was it maybe Friday? He was using the tree to block in between him and the spider, which was preventing the spider from attacking him, but he could still tame it. So that may be the strategy I take if my bear strategy doesn't work. Yeah, hopefully this nice bear will take care of me. The dire bear is a lot better than the grizzly bear, but I don't want to take a dire bear there because the dire bear takes up way too many taming slots. And I really need to get gate with this character because I'm irritated about having to run everywhere. If I got gate spell, then I could basically carry 2 ruins with me, one to the portal network and one to home, or one to a bank, and I would be pretty set. So I think I'm going to give it one attempt to tame this huntress and then probably end my stream for the day. I typically try to keep it around 2 hours. I'm a little over 3 hours today. Beginning of the day was doing a lot of the crafting. The second part of the day was trying to get a giant crab, which was not successful. And then trying to get an emperor scorpion, which ended up being successful because a newbie helped me. But yeah, I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm going to probably give this one attempt and then end my stream and eat some food today because I'm starving. Alright, so I'm going to go AFK a second, refill my coffee, use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be headed out to try to tame this huntress. Will, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's try to get this done. Just going to this zone screams out, I'm gonna die. But I like coming here, it's fun. There's always a really laggy spot right there. That's cool, fallen bridge. Never noticed that before. Now that I've gotten Blightwood, I'm seeing it everywhere. Hopefully with their Unity update, there'll be less lags in between the zone lines. Hopefully they get it optimized to be a little less jerky. Nazca Grove. What does that mean? Yeah, so the Blightwood trees are the red-tipped pines. Right here. So this is a Blightwood tree right here. When you hit them, you get ash or Blightwood. Very similar to the regular trees where you get regular wood or ash. So the Blightwood is the rare from that tree. And once you notice them, then you can kind of start seeing them everywhere when you run around through the area. Oh man, I was way down deep. I didn't think I was this deep. I'm taking the long way. Yeah, and so I have like 88 skill or something like that with my or 83 lumberjacking or something like that. Oh, I most likely will get PK'd, bud. That's what happens in this zone. So I have like 80, 82, 83 wood cutting, and unfortunately I fail blightwood quite a bit. So I'm feeling I need to grind my skill up till I get about 90, and then maybe my blightwood returns will be a little bit better. Died to a group and lost 2 gold. Why did you keep 2 gold on you, man? Once you have 1 gold, you should get recall and bank it and then just come back. There's no reason to have 2 gold on you. So my character right now, if somebody kills me, they're going to get 28 copper, 40 ginseng, and 28 moss. Oh, and then a sick eye or whatever that thing is. So I'm not really too worried about getting killed. But when I'm out farming, I typically... Oh, 2 gold worth of equipment. Ah, I see. So Will, typically if I go farming in a PvP zone, I go out with store-bought gear. I got this really strange idea how everything works, and I could be completely wrong. Okay, but listen to my analogy. So my heavy warrior, I buy store-bought gear, and then I go out and buy a nice weapon. So I buy a store-bought buckler, and I buy a set of chainmail, and then I buy myself a nice weapon that's maybe 10 silver. So I spend about 15 silver getting myself ready to go, and I go out and I come back with almost a gold worth of stuff. So buying player crafted armor, I have a really hard time doing that, and the reason why is because the +2 armor, let's say, so the +2 chainmail is only 6 points better than the store-bought chainmail. Okay, so it's 6 defense better. Being naked gives you 35 defense. Why is being naked 35 defense, but the difference between player crafted armor and store-bought armor is 6 defense? So until they figure out, or I can understand what is going on with that defense armor system, I am not going to be buying player crafted armor. Because to me, 6 extra defense, oh, there's a red dude, is pointless. It's not free if you craft it yourself. It takes you time and effort, right? So I doubt it is. I doubt it's 15 silver worth of time and effort, right? Right. So it's only +6. It's only 6 more better than regular plate mail, right? So it's either 63 or you spend a bunch of money and it's 69. Why would you spend all that money for 6 extra defense? Oh, look, there's a PK. Yeah, I'm down. Why'd he give me 50 bandages? I don't want bandages. I want... Damn it. The guy killed me so he could get my head. I told him that was a little gay. Those guys were just a little too late. All right, so here's the bad part. They got my reagents. And he gave me 50 bandages. I don't even fucking use bandages, punk. I don't even think reagents spawn in here, so I can't even pick up. Oh, there's mushrooms. PTSD. I'm doing well, buddy. How are you? Yeah, I'm not trying to get gains at the spiders. I'm just trying to get I just want to tame a spider. Dude, this is a nice big plot right here. Look at this spot. Wow. Alright, where am I? Dude, I went past the spiders. Jesus Christ. So if I wouldn't have went past him, I might have not ran into that dude's house, but... At least he gave me my clothes back. I don't like being naked. Our guys are just macroing on each other, gaining skill. You should not be able to gain skill fighting other players. And or also tamed pets. Alright, so here's the shitty thing. I don't have any healing reagents. There is no healing reagents on the ground. They don't spawn in this zone. I don't know why. I should be able to pick some reagents up off the ground. Yeah, I saw you doing that the other day, newbie. So when we were both here the other day, I was just trying to get one, and I got really bad luck. Like, hey, I just had bad luck. I'm kind of having bad luck too, but, you know, whatever. So Vile Spider ended up killing... Vile Spider ended up killing my bear, which I was using to help tame the Huntress. There's another Vile Spider. There's a Huntress corpse. Yay! Another Huntress's corpse. So yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to succeed. No, you cannot regain vitality in your house. You have to go to a hearth. You get a little buff appearing above your name. Or above, on the top of the screen, it shows a resting state. Are you referring to this here, the vitality? Oh, look, I'm content. Yeah, Tamer Apocalypse. What if I'm a red player, though? Oh, shit, dude. I don't think you can run into a town. You must have to go to... There must be a place where you can go, like... There must be a spot at the Oasis. And there must be a spot in the Outpost here. Which both of those players allow red people in. And you should be able to get your Vite back, I believe. Alright, so I think I'm screwed because that guy took my very small amount of heal reagent. Oh, Huntress! Come on, get it on the first try. Failed to tame. Okay, so now, hold on a sec. Oh, shit. I gotta try to do the trick. Get him behind the tree. Behind the tree. Behind this tree. Okay, behind this tree. Cannot see target. Oh wait, there, I'm taming it. You have tamed the Huntress! Woohoo! Bitches! Successful! Even after getting PK'd and losing all my healing reagents, I was able to do it. Woot! Alright, so I'm only missing one pet now, which is the giant crab. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. So, again, this is probably where I'm going to end my stream. Appreciate everyone hanging out with me today. Appreciate chatting it up in chat. Check out the links below my stream. Help support the channel. My affiliate store does have access to this game. We do still have founder packs available. If you use my code CGTV at checkout, you get a small discount. So there's regular access and all 3 founders packs. Check the links below the stream. Type exclamation LOA to get that link. Also, I do have a donation link down below. I also have a gear store down below. So, but if you can't afford to do any of that, just being here and chatting it up with me is being awesome. Toxic Teapot, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in at the last moment. My schedule is below on Twitch, so I try to keep to that schedule. I may stream later on today. I do not know. Weekends are kind of hit and miss as when do I actually stream. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is my consistent schedule. And again, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me and chatting up. It's been a blast today, and we'll see you guys next time.